All right, we're going into the arena. Hold on to your butts. Welcome back to the next episode in our BattleTech Crescent Hawk's Inception Let's Play series. This is a very special Let's Play for my channel where we're going to be playing all the way through BattleTech, the Crescent Hawk's Inception, which is, as I said in the last video, in the first video, one of my favorite games as a kid, possibly one of my favorite RPGs. It's the first BattleTech game I ever played and just an amazing, cool game. In the first video, we were trained here in this burnt-out husk of a training center, and pretty much the entire citadel has been wiped out. There's really nothing left. There's no reason to hang out in here. Oh, there's even mechs that are trying to fight us. Oh, God. Okay, see combat graphics? Yes. Scan the enemies. Oh, he's right there. It's an enemy wasp. We can't flee. He might destroy us because our mech is in pieces. He even came up and kicked us. Let's just let the computer fight for us and see if we actually win. It's okay. We can load the game. Oh, there's a cool animation we haven't seen yet. He'll probably destroy us, but that's totally fine because the game is saved. In the last video, it took us like an hour to basically escape with this mech. And actually ended up editing a lot of that footage out. So there we go. We lost the mech, but we can load, and voila, we have our mech again. Anyway, we lost the Starport, and today we're going to be traveling, we lost the training field. Today we're going to be traveling to the Starport and carrying on our adventure there. So here's actually the map from the instruction manual, and you can see, so we're down actually near the Citadel, and we have to get up to the Starport. And the rest of this is all terrain and stuff that you can explore. There's other things here, but this is the map that actually comes with the game. I have a bit better map over here on the Sarna.net wiki, which actually shows here's the training center, here's the Starport. There's cool other things here on the map. You guys can get a little bit of a preview of what's to come by just sort of looking at what's on the map here. But anyway, we are going to be heading to the Starport today. So let's actually get to it. The nice thing is you have this little arrow that tells you where to go. The arrow is a little deceptive because you actually have to go up and to the left. So we're just going to go where we know that we need to go. And yeah, so I have a mech here from the training center. Oh God, do not engage in combat. We need to... 3 humans. I will engage in combat there, and I will let the computer fight for me. Anytime I see 3 humans, let's totally do that fight. Kaboom! Kablamo! I just fried a human, and the others flee in terror. If you are 3 random Kuritan soldiers, you don't engage a full-on mech. You dig through the soldiers' pockets and find 7 C-bills in cash. Cha-ching, that's cash money, baby. Do you want to drop your Inferno rocket launcher in exchange for a knife? I guess that's what the guy was wielding. No, I don't want to do that. You return to where we were before the combat took place. Okay, so when you are successful in combat, you get to pick the pockets of the humans. You know what? Let's actually go in and use our weapons here. I guess I only have 1 medium laser. Can I use my machine guns, though? Yes, I can, and I'm going to run at them at full speed, and let's see what happens. Killed a human! They're using crossbows and rifles. Oh, machine gunning! Oh, that's awesome. Look, the computer sucks at fighting. As soon as I'm fighting manually, it's, like, so easy to get these guys. Because they can't escape me. Oh, and we can even kick one of these guys. We'll kick that guy and try and squash him like a bug. They're using like rifles and crossbows. Bad move, buddy. The humans have fled. Damn straight they have. 19 bucks between them. I don't want a longbow or a knife or crossbow. These are some terribly armed soldiers. Let's start skipping combat here because it's kind of a waste of our time. So, yeah, in this game, technically what's supposed to happen actually in this game is at the end of the training missions, you're supposed to basically lose your mech, which is fair enough. Whoops, sorry. Oh, crap. No. Verbose. Yes. Okay, let's scan where the enemies are. Northeast. So we're going to run this way, and we're going to try and flee. You've eluded your enemies. There we go. We cannot afford to engage in combat with mechs. But anyway, in this RPG, you're actually supposed to just, like, be running to the starport on foot. You're not supposed to necessarily be trying to, like, having a mech here. And it was a brutal task to leave the training field with this mech. But at the same time, you know, one thing that you got to remember is that, yes, just fight for me. Wipe these humans out. One thing that I think you got to remember is that you're not supposed to actually leave with a mech. Ooh, a machine gun. I still don't want it, but that's cool that they actually had good weapons. So, like, I have to give a lot of kudos to the developers of this RPG for actually letting you do this. Like, honestly, the fact that you can kind of steal a mech from the first part of the game feels like a cheat. It reminds me of like exploits in video games that like you weren't supposed to do, but you could kind of like game the system and make it work sometimes. And I actually like that that's a part of the game. It's hard as hell, but it's really neat. It's kind of this cool aspect of this game where there are things you can do in the game that seem like you're breaking the rules and you shouldn't be allowed to, but the devs put the option in there to let you do it. And that's what I love about video games, is having the freedom to kind of like make your own mistakes. Hold on, where are we? Okay, I think the Citadel or the Starport is right above us. So yeah, I like that. Oh, there it is. I like the idea that we can make our own mistakes. You know, and if you want to try to game the system, you totally can. Man, I'm encountering all these enemy mechs. Southeast, a locust. Well, we're going to run, southeast, so it's behind us. We're going to run this way. Or no, we'll jump this way. Nope, running gets us farther. We'll run this way, and we will flee. Oh, God. Some of the enemies have fled. Flee! You eluded your enemies. Did we take any damage, like critical damage? Not really. Okay. Let's carry on. Here's an example of another cool thing you can do. So we're right outside the starport now. Oh my God. Seriously? With the enemies? See combat graphics. Scan where the enemies are. Southwest. So we want to run this way and we will flee. You eluded your enemies. There we go. There's an arena right to our right here, and you can actually like fight in this arena with your mechs. And you can actually rent a mech to fight in the arena. And if you want, I said this in the other video, you can actually steal the mech that you rented by blasting a hole in the arena wall and just running away. It's so cool that the developers let you do that. Yeah, these are hard things to do. It might take you like 10 save and load tries to get it to work. But like they let you do it, and it feels like you're kind of pushing past where you're supposed to be in the game. But as like a retro gamer, that's one thing I loved about old games, you know, like jumping above the level and running along the top of the world in Super Mario Brothers, you know, like glitches and exploits and doing better in the game than you're supposed to. Those are the things that I think gamers live for. So the fact that we stole this mech is just totally awesome. Even if it was really hard and I was getting a little exasperated, I need to remember, and I think we should all remember, that I did something you're not really supposed to be allowed to do. So we have a huge advantage in this game going forward. Anyway, you've walked into a huge mech parking garage. Since mechs are not allowed in the starport, I mean, that makes sense. You don't want to have giant lumbering robots just wandering around the starport. Anyone with a mech wishing to enter the starport must park his mech here. The parking garage manager approaches you and asks if you want to leave your vehicles in his fine facility while you enter the starport. Well, that would be a yes. You guide your mech into the garage, take your receipts offered, and are told that you will be expected to pay for this service when you leave the starport. Fair enough. And voila, we are now in the starport. One of the first things we should do, actually, if we come down here, is we're going to go to the Mech It Lube and see how much it will cost to have our mech repaired, because our chameleon there was damaged as hell. And let's also visit the speed shop. You enter the small size shop, accosted by the smell of grease armor, etc., etc. You approach the counter and ask if there's any... ask the man there about services they offer. He explains they can substantially increase the firepower of any mech by removing jump jets or inefficient weapons. So let's see about the chameleon. We don't deal in that type of mech. Okay. I guess our money is no good here. let's see. Having mechs repaired. Mech has lost 58 pieces of armor. If you want to get those replaced, it's 232 C-bills. I'm not going to pay for anything just yet because we need to make some more money. I just want to know how much it would cost. You have 6 heat sinks damage. We have a special 800 each. Holy God! So that's like $4,000 in heat sinks. 4,200, I think, if my math is correct. So no to that one. 300 per weapon. Yikes! So there's 1,200, 15, 1,800. So this is like a $6,000 deal. You've got some actuators for 200. We'll patch them up. Oh my God! And that's it, eh? Yikes. Talk to others. No one wants to talk to me. I'm okay, so we got to earn some cash. That's goal number 1. We should fight in the arena at some point too. Maybe that'll be goal number 3. We don't need the weapons shop right now. We need to explore around and see what we got going on here. The armor shop. No, we have armor. What's down here? Enter the arena. Let's just go talk. Welcome to the arena, where modern-day gladiators duel in the Colosseum of the 30th century. Here you can challenge another mech warrior in combat for fun and profit. The winner gets a cash award of 500 C-bells. The loser may even get to live. Do you want to give it a try? Not yet. Not yet. And nobody's interested in talking to me. Story of my life. 2 humans want to engage me. I'm going to say no, actually. I'm going to go ahead and save my game in slot number 1. The next time humans try to engage me, I will engage with the humans, and then you'll see how good of a human fighter I really am. So we're continuing to explore down here, looking for buildings that we can go in, because I forget. Can we go in any of these little huts? Or these are massive buildings. There's nothing for us in these buildings? Interesting. I think this is a building we can enter. The Inaugural Hall. Let's do this. You peek your head through the door and see a huge auditorium on the walls, and from the roof you see hanging banners with something you never thought you would see on Pacifica, the Kuritan dragon. Some posters on the walls are proclaiming inauguration of the new Kuritan government at a ceremony tonight, and this must be the place. Some workers are installing equipment on the stage, and you decide that your Lyran Special Forces uniform probably wouldn't go over too well with them. Since you don't want to run in with the enemy just yet, you close the door quietly. So yeah, we should definitely not go to that. We need to find less conspicuous clothing, so maybe we should go to that armor store. Anything in there? Nope. Is there anything over this way? The clothes shop. You have entered a clothing store where all types of civilian clothes are for sale. The proprietor eyeballs you anxiously. Obviously, your Lyran Special Forces uniform is making him nervous because there could be a shootout here if any draconian soldiers were to see you. Let's buy some clothes ASAP. You head for the dressing room, quickly change into your new set of clothes. You feel relief knowing you don't stand out in the crowd anymore. Boom! So that was a key thing that we had to do. Let's go up here. I think... we won't enter the lounge just yet. Before we do anything else, I think Comstar is up here. Let's just check our accounts. We're all about the money in this game, guys. Oh, we can't even do it. We can't even. Okay. I thought that was Comstar. I was almost certain that was the Comstar building. Maybe we do have to go over to the Inauguration Hall and do that first. Let's start over there. And then we'll see what happens, yes. Alright, you peek your head through the corner. This must be the place. Since you're now wearing civilian clothes instead of your Lyran uniform, you decide to risk asking one of the workers for details. He sneers at you and acts disgusted, but manages to spit out that the new government is officially being instituted tonight, and attendance is mandatory for all dignitaries on Pacifica. You leave before antagonizing the man further. You can't help but feel that this has been your big break so far, because anyone you may know is left on the planet will be here tonight. All right, so that's where we got to go tonight. As we continue to explore this city, one other thing I think is really cool about the fact that you can sometimes glitch the game and do things you're not supposed to is it does make the game feel a lot bigger than it might be. Ooh, a hospital. Get healed, attend medical seminars, search medical records. 500 C-bills, not today. So that's how you get trained as a doctor. Before we read this, when you can glitch out the game and kind of go further, then it seems like you should be able to. I think that makes it feel like anything is possible in the game, and definitely as we go through and explore the Starport here, One thing that I always loved about this game is it always felt like there was so many kind of like elements to the game. Like you have to invest in stocks and you have to like find NPCs. And eventually today we're going to start recruiting people to get a squad together. You have mechs that you can repair and upgrade. And like there's so much going on. It's such like a complex world with so many like sides to the world, and because you could sometimes kind of break the rules, you never really knew how far you could go. And of course, this is a retro game, a rather limited RPG. There, you can't do an infinite amount of things, but it always kind of felt big because you could kind of break some rules, if you guys know what I mean. So that's another reason why I like the fact that we could steal the mech, and you can steal them from the arena. There's a few other things you can do, which are kind of cool. Anyway, you approach the front desk and ask the nurse to scan their medical records to see if they have a patient by the name of Jeremiah Youngblood. Nurse dutifully scans the patient roster and replies in a nasally voice that there is nobody registered here by that name. You thank her, and you can't help but feel a bit more depressed. Well, that sucks. Okay, so that's the hospital. Is there anything else? Let's go to the lounge, I guess. We found that. It was just up over here, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a clothing store. Let's check our overhead map, actually. Okay, so we've explored most of the starport here. Enter the lounge, talk to others. Nobody's interested. That guy just left the lounge. I bet that guy's like Rick Atlas or something. Okay, is there anything up here? I can't believe that we can't enter this right now. Oh, yes, we can! Okay. You're standing at the entry hall of the official Comstar Hyperpulse generator. Let's inspect our accounts. $1,300 bucks. So here's what we're gonna do: sell all the stock of 9999999. Just you put in all nines, and we'll sell everything, and then we will buy stock in Baker Pharmaceuticals. That is our money maker. That is our money making stock, and we will go ahead and save the game, and we will go ahead and kill a bit of time. We'll come check back in on that stock very soon. We'll do it before we do like the next big thing in this game, which would be finding another ally in our little fight here. So is there anything else that we can enter? One thing I wish is that it was a little more clear what buildings you can and can't enter, because a lot of them have paths going up to them, but you can't get in them. Another thing that's kind of cool about these like futuristic cities is they're very walkable, right? Like there's no roads or cars or anything. Everyone in this city just has to walk around. Seems like you should be able to go under this. Like this should just be a giant entrance, but it's not. I love these sci-fi cities. Ooh, Video Hut. Welcome to Frob's Electronics Store, where consumer electronic gadgets are available for sale. You wander down roads of electronic items, looking disinterestedly at household appliances and cheap monaural audios. The sales clerk all gabbing away to each other, and you find it improbable they will ever come to you. You walk up to one, tap him on the shoulder. This does not make him happy because now he'll actually have to work instead of talking all day. Working is much less fun, so he gives you an exasperating look and waits for you to tell him what you want. How about a terrain mapper? Terrain 6,000 C-bells. What do? Small electronic devices that tie into orbiting satellites give you a snapshot view of the area you're standing. They're prohibitively expensive. How about holodisc players? The holo viewer displays hardly concealing his great irritation in the process. He rattles off endless meaningless statistics, such as the harmonic inversion rate, blah, blah, blah. These small portable models are much nicer than the holo viewer you had back at the barracks. When you ask about the price, he slowly and laboriously points to the price ticket, which clearly marked 7,000 C-bills. Okay, we're going to need a lot of money. Things are expensive in this game, apparently. I forgot. We're going to need all that stuff. For some reason. I don't even remember what we need to watch, but like video players have come up more than once. We did go back to our barracks after, the invasion happened, but Jason was uninterested in taking his video player at the time. I don't know why he wouldn't, but he just didn't want it. Okay, I feel like enough time has passed. Let's go check those stocks. See, the thing is when you invest in Baker Pharmaceutical, you kind of have to be on the ball because the stock can tank very easily. That's about all we invested, so I'm guessing that we're still okay there. All right, so we're just going to continue to wait. Let's go back and check out over here and see what's going on. The Inaugural Hall. The party started just a few minutes ago. You walk in pretending not to hear the doorman's request to see your invitation. Sir, may I see your invitation, please? It's from True Lies. And quickly get lost in the crowd. Some Kuritan ambassador is at the podium droning on and on. He's saying something about ushering in a reign of progress, and peace, and some other rhetoric that turns your stomach. You strain your neck every which way trying to see someone you recognize. Someone grabs you by the shoulder and starts to drag you towards the door. Figuring that the pesky doorman has finally caught up with you, you break free and ball up your fists, your anger fueled by pent-up frustration and depression you've been trying to keep under control all this time. The man you face is not the doorman, however. He is substantially larger and looks strong enough to pluck your head off if it was necessary. Passion prevailing over reason, you rush the man anyway. Instead of dishing out an adrenaline-inspired beating, you have your arm twisted and locked painlessly behind your back in a blindingly quick maneuver. Whoever your antagonist is, he sure knows a lot more about fighting than you do. He propels you quickly through the crowd, and the altercation is over so fast that hardly anyone notices. So we're getting kicked out. That's what's happening. As you are ushered at the near breakneck speed, the doorman gets his verbal shot at you, something about getting what you deserve. Your thoughts race that this man who is nearly carrying you outside must be the official bouncer. Once outside, you are not hurled into the gutters you thought must be inevitable, but are escorted hurriedly into a side alley. You close your eyes, an action you feel appropriate since you are surely going to be knocked unconscious. Or just straight up killed. Jason, don't you recognize me? You open one eye very slowly and look at your interrogator. He's holding you by the shoulders and looking in your face. You open the other eye wider than you intended from the realization that you probably won't be killed now. The study of the face before you, he does look vaguely familiar now, but you don't recall seeing this man since you were very young. He reintroduces himself as Rex Pierce, a friend of your father, and a member of the Crescent Hawks. The namesake of the game, guys. An elite group formed by Katrina and used by her for covert operations. He shows you a holocard that identifies a Crescent Hawks member. I always like that. It's like that's like a business card in the future. It's like a literal hologram. It's like a little Game Boy. You do remember having seen the symbol on some of your father's equipment. That seems so long ago. He chastises you, questioning what you were thinking, poking your head, a young blood face, into the room full of Kuritans. Man, you guys are gonna kill me in the comments how I say that name, but I've always said House Kurita or Kurita, or I don't know. Anyway, after the assassination attempt, he says you should know better. Assassination attempt? Who was assassinated? Rex explains that he has been left here to find you and give you this box. You take it from him, examine it. It bears the Crescent Hawks logo. Rex tells you that it was entrusted to him by your father in case anything happened to him. Rex goes on to tell you that your father, in addition to being captain of the security forces, was guarding a huge cache of mech repair parts. This cache is extremely valuable, and we cannot afford for it to fall into Kuritan hands. Jeremiah was the only one who knew its precise location. It was guarded by an intricate security system. To enter the cache requires a combination of Rex's retinal scan and a password that only you have. You begin to protest about knowing a password. Rex points to the box. He tells you the password is probably somewhere in the box, which can only be opened after verifying your retinal scan. He says that Katrina left him here to assist you in your mission, which is recruit all the Crescent Hawk agents you can find the cache, and signal her using the homing device you will find there. All right. Rex says that there are many Crescent Hawks agents who were not able to reach Katrina's dropship in time to be evacuated off the planet and are probably blending into the population, working as doctors or techs. One of our agents has been arrested and imprisoned. We should try to free him when we leave. Rex also tells you that there is a good chance that some of the Crescent Hawks agents you encounter will also be Kuritan double agents. Be on the lookout for unusual behavior from any of the agents you meet. So the interesting thing about this game is that the Crescent Hawks were like a covert team of sleeper agents. In the Crescent Hawk's Revenge, you're just straight up mercenaries. It's kind of interesting. But the Crescent Hawks started as this, cloak and dagger, MI6 organization, or not an organization, but just a small team, because they're not like the intelligence wing of the Lyran Commonwealth or anything like that. Anyway, Rex tells you that you're not completely helpless in your quest. Katrina left him a shiny new 25-ton Commando mech, which is parked in the garage. You place your eye over the magnifier the magnifier, the mini scanner on the box, and the lock clicks open. Inside, there's a small biochip and a holodisk. As you reach inside to get the items from the box is shot out of your hands. An armed squad of draconian soldiers is storming down the alley, pistols blazing. You grab the chip and holodisk and prepare to run, but Rex is drawing his pistol and steeling himself for a showdown. Let's do this. I did tell you guys that the next time we had the chance to attack humans, we would. So in the previous video, we made it big in the stock market, and we decided to spend all of our moolah, all of our cash, on an inferno. So we're going to find the human with a pistol, and we'll target him with a literal rocket launcher. Meanwhile, we're going to move away. Next unit, this is Rex. He will target the human with the blade, and he will also move away. So the trick is, we have projectile weapons, so we're going to try and stay away from the humans. Bazooka, baby! He just got squished into a million bits. He just exploded. Okay, now we'll target him with the bazooka. And it's bazooka time, baby! Kablam! Oh, man, they're just little bits. Oh, man, why would you not use a bazooka in this game? When it costs like $7,000 for like a C-bill thing and like $1,500 to repair your mech, you can spare $1,500 to do this. Kablam! Imagine everyone in that auditorium who's just like celebrating the new government and stuff, and they just hear outside like bazookas being fired, and they're like, what is that? And like literally they come out and there's just like bits of people everywhere melted into the grass because it was like an inferno rocket launcher. All right, 24 C-bills. I am shocked that there were any C-bills survive that, and I don't want any of the stupid weapons. So yeah, there's the guts of our fallen foes. We can go check our stocks yet again. That's one thing we're going to be doing a lot because we really got to baby it. With Baker Pharmaceutical, they could bankrupt us at any time. Okay, let's check this out. $7,000! It's working! It's working! We're going to go ahead and save our game. We'll leave the money in there for now because we got to... I'm hoping that will like triple or quadruple, like getting into the 24 Gs so that we can actually repair our mech. That would be pretty sweet. So the thing with Baker Pharmaceutical stocks is they tend to go up like crazy, but then now and then they just get wiped out. So you really just kind of have to like hang around and hope that they don't get too destroyed or too wiped out. Meanwhile, I'm just killing a bit of time here. I love this city. It's so cool. Like there's paths everywhere. Like I would like to visit this city sometime. Like if this were real, like it just looks like such a cool futuristic place. And again, there's yes, we will engage in combat. No, and we'll do it ourselves. But like there's no cars, there's nothing. It's just a rifle. It just looks really cool and futuristic and neat. And like it's interesting because it is like a sci-fi like city, but it also does there's like just normal buildings and like huts and stuff. Like it oddly isn't sci-fi. It's weird. But it's cool. It is the message. All right, use on. I want to use it on this guy, man. And we can't move any faster. Next unit, clear moves. Gonna move up like this. And I love this combat. How like you can totally like use the buildings and stuff. Okay, use weapon on this guy. Begin bazooka! I feel like the bazooka just never misses. The bazooka hits 100% of the time. Oh, he hit me though, but I killed him. 34 in cash. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Okay, so we healed a little bit. You know what I should do is buy Rex some armor. He definitely needs some. Repair armor. 58 C-bills. I don't need to repair anything yet. We will get Rex some armor because he has nothing, and I feel like $200 for us doesn't really matter. It doesn't mean anything. Let's check our stocks here. See how rich we are. 65.88. Okay, that sucks. Let's go load our game here and take our money out. Okay, change investments, sell stock. Baker Pharmaceuticals, sell it all. Change investments, buy stock. throw 5 Gs in that and let that grow. Let's go get Rex some armor. So yeah, in this game, if the stock market was more than just random, I don't think I would grief save as much as I do when I play this. But like, I really just feel like, money, I mean, if you spend enough time with the game, you will earn money. So if you really want to play this hardcore, like Iron Man mode, you wouldn't like save and load when your stocks go down. But at the same time, it's like there's nothing you can do to predict the stock. If there was more than just straight up gambling, I think that'd be kind of cool. And you could kind of predict when stocks are going to go up and down, so you can make more informed decisions, but it's just total random about when it's going to do anything. So flak suit, yes, and I will give it to Rex. Boom. There we go. All right, buddy, we armored you up. And guess what? Actually, we're going to buy you a bazooka. Wait, where's the weapon shop? Why the heck not? You've been such a loyal companion for these 2 seconds that we've known you. We're going to get you... We'll get you an Inferno just like me. Why not? So now Rex and Jason both have... We're literally walking around fully armored with bazookas strapped to our back. Nothing suspicious about us. Just a couple of dudes on a space adventure. 5 humans. And I want the computer to fight for me. And I want to see this happen. Kaboom! Kaboom! Oh, man. Kaboom! Man, my guys are taking more damage than they should. Jeez. Okay, I'm not going to let the computer fight for me anymore, because the computer sucks. I guess the computer just, like, fully targets, puts both of your guys attacking the same opponent, but then the opponent dies in one hit, so that doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? Okay, we're going to sell all of our stock, 9999, and we're going to buy Baker Pharmaceutical. Max it out. Okay, I'm going to go back and forth a little bit with these stocks until we, like, get up a nest egg, because I don't want to, like, spend all time just kind of, like, all the time we have together just kind of going back and forth, because we have a few things that we have to do. We have to go get a holovid player. We have to go to a jail. There are things to do, and I want to make sure that the video today is interesting, so I'm going to sort of grind out some cash here by just killing time. Let's join back up when I've actually made some money. Alrighty, so I have hung out here, and I've actually parlayed my finances into about 28,000. So I ended up doing it by investing in NASDIV instead of Baker Pharmaceuticals. But the stock takes a dive right about now, so I'm going to go ahead and cash out. I'm going to go ahead and buy into some safety stock. We're going to throw, let's see, 15,000? How about 18,000? Hell, how about 20,000 bucks into the Defiance... whatever, Def Hess, and we'll just leave that and let that grow. Def Hess never really goes down, it just slowly grows. So as I've been hanging out here, I've been slowly slaughtering a bunch of people. You can see like the tattered corpses remaining around me. Jason and Rex are a little injured, so what we're going to do now is try and find some compadres in the Starport. I haven't really been exploring the Starport. I've been waiting for you guys, just biding time, playing the stock market. So we're going to go around and we're going to see if we can find any other Crescent Hawks. We're going to find cool ways to spend our money. Let's enter the clothing store. None of the fashions really catch our eye, so that's that. Let's pop back over here. I did slaughter some people around here too. Inaugural Hall. You think better of entering this building again because of all the draconian soldiers who will surely recognize your face. And what a face it is. So let's check the hospital. They did say techs and medics could be Crescent Hawks people. First of all, let's get healed. The hospital charges a flat fee of 25 C-bills. That is like a healthcare plan I can afford. Yes. For its use of the facilities. Oh, look, we can even get like a neurosurgeon. How about just a trainee? Or how about an intern? We'll spring for it. The doctor uses his advanced first aid skill to assist the wounded. Oh, there we go. But that did not fully heal. We can get a hack surgeon or a full surgeon. Let's start with a hack. See if he can heal Rex. Boom. All right, Rex is healed. We're good. We are good. Do we want to attend a medical seminar? I don't know. Who we got here? Rex, he is an unskilled medic. It might be helpful to have some skill, but I think we can find doctors. So you know what? I'm not going to pay to have a medical training yet. 36 of its 40 protective points. His armor is useless. We've been in so much combat that it's just torn away. He's actually an amateur tech. What am I, guys? I think Jason is an amateur tech too. Jason is a good pilot and an adequate gunner. But I think Rex was excellent and excellent. So Rex is our mech warrior. We're gonna put him in the chameleon actually. Jason no longer gets the chameleon because he's not good enough. We want the mech with the firepower is the one we want the best pilot in. 4 human forces. Yes, let's go ahead and fight. You guys can get to see some of this hot, sweet action we've been missing out on. So where are these guys? The one thing I have trouble figuring out sometimes is like where are guys relative to my guy. So I think we're gonna go like that. And Rex's armor was basically just rags. We're gonna try and kill all the projectile guys first. So we target the crossbow and the pistol guy. Then we begin the fight. Bring the fight to them, actually, even. Next unit. Clear your moves. You just come down straight like this, bud. And okay, here we go. You guys ready for this? This is what we were doing to people while we were waiting for our stocks to make money. Oh, he attacked me. You jerk. What the heck? Use your weapon, man. Crossbow, pistol, vibroblade. Okay, you kill the crossbow guy. And then you come here and use your weapon on the pistol guy. Kaboom! Bazooka time, baby! And these are the high-powered, like, nitro bazookas that will, like, melt your bones into the dirt. So nobody wants to get killed this way. They just watch their friends melt. That is hardcore. And they're, like, running at us with knives and blades. Yeah, that's not how you do it, people. That's not how you do it. We don't want a knife, a pistol, a vibroblade. Nothing. All right. And we're fully healed. So that's good. We healed ourselves. Anything down here? Just the arena. We should totally take a shot at the arena now that we have tons of money, now that we're flush with cash. You forget about constantly fighting the humans, though. You guys get the idea. Fighting the humans is kind of fun. I like the combat in this game. I wish it was a little more strategic, but it's cool how you can, like, sort of run wherever you want on the map. Pretty neat. Let's repair our armor. Rex's armor. 72 C-bills to repair. I thought that said it was 8,000 C-bills. Yes, for 72 bucks, I will repair my armor, and mine is 14. There we go. Okay, so the armor is repaired. Let's go repair our mech, since we have a bunch of money now. So we'll go to the Mech at Lube. We will have mechs repaired. Jason's chameleon. Okay, 200 bucks to repair the armor. Done. 800. Let's come back to that, because that's a lot of money. I want the small lasers. I want the medium laser. Sure, fix the large laser. 200 C-bills for that. All right, so let's go ahead and do the rest then. Kaboom! Oh, that was so expensive. That was insanely expensive. Ask to apprentice. One of the techs eyeing your group squints and stares. Oh, we found one of the Crescent Hawk's agents. His name is Edward, and he will be on foot. All the techs are busy, although you try and get their attention, they seem to be intentionally ignoring you. All right, Edward. Let's go ahead and inspect our new characters here. Edward, you don't like the way he's acting. He makes you uneasy. Uh-oh. Is this one of the double agents they spoke of? Edward is a picture of health. He is a good tech, and he sucks at everything else, basically. All right, that's okay. We have no money. 4 humans. Let's go ahead and fight them. Let's put Edward through the paces. Maybe Edward will earn our trust. Let's find some enemies. So crossbow, rifle, crossbow, sword. Okay, the rifle guy has got to go first. And then next we have Edward. What weapon does he have? He has a cudgel. Okay, Edward, you're just going to go and find some cover, dude. That's what you're going to do. He's slow as anything. And he has no armor, which... He's slow and he has no armor. It's not a good sign. It means if he has armor, he's just going to be terrible. Crossbow. Go ahead. Kaboom! Use Inferno against a human and hit and killed him. You watched Edward carefully and saw that the Dracos didn't shoot at him at all. Under Rex's interrogation, which involves fists, it turns out that he was a Kuritan double agent. You put an end to that situation, to say the least. Oh, we squatted Edward. We turned him into a bloody, gross little puddle, I should say, of person. Yikes. So that's the end of Edward. Took like 2 seconds to figure out he was a double agent. He did not plan that well. I wonder what he would have done. I wonder if we had just kept Edward around for a while, if we would have figured out how it was going on. Also, I like how they were like the Draconis troops didn't bother targeting him. They didn't have time to target anyone. We literally destroyed them right away. You'd think that word would get around that there's a couple of dudes running around with bazookas, you know, and you think that would like stop the other Draconis guards from trying to hassle you. Let's go in here for a sec. Search medical records. Attend medical seminar. I'm just messing around with the options. Talk to others. Because we found that tech when we went to upgrade the speed shop. It didn't necessarily say as soon as we went in that there was a guy that could join us. Short bow and short bow. Okay, sure. So I'm curious how we're going to find these other people. Short bow and short bow. Sure, go like this. Missed. Hits. 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 There we go. They're dead. Drop. Rex is healing. Rex is healed. Okay. I like how slowly in the town, like all these like little corpses of people you've murdered accumulate. Elude the enemies. Let's see. It would be cool too if like the enemy soldiers were walking around. You could like choose whether you were gonna like engage with them. Like it's a little more obvious. These like random encounters. Like I'm just walking around, and it's like, oh, by the way, there's 2 enemies here. Do you want to engage them? It's like yes or no. Hey, we've made $1,000. Actually, no, we had 900 left over. So we got here 2,300. So we made 3,500 just from like messing around there. That's pretty cool. Okay. I think we should go back to the mech bay and just see what our other options were, and then we'll try and we'll go into the arena and try messing around a bit, and then we'll see what we should do next. The Mech at Lube. Visit the speed shop. You enter a small side shop. You approach the counter and ask the man there about services they offer. He explains they can substantially increase the mech's firepower. Let's see what they can do with the commando. So with the commando, it's a little short on armor. Let's pull off that 4-pack missile launcher. We'll stick a couple more medium lasers. That will give you more punch. Then we'll glue on a whole ton's worth of armor. And you'll be harder and able to take more hits. All for only 13,000 C-bills. Not yet. Not yet. Ask to apprentice. Jason. Nope. Ask to... one of the techs eyeing your group. Hey, wait. He squints and stares for a second, then scrambles to get his glasses. He takes a good look, comes over to you, shakes your hand with Rex, who explains the mission to him. Wait, is this another double agent? Is this Edward Mark II? You found one of the Crescent Hawks. His name is Russ. He will be on foot. Damn straight, because until we can trust him, I don't know. Russ. So we could get Russ some training. Hold on here. First of all, inspect this Russ guy. Does he make me uneasy? He does not. So that's a good sign. It means maybe we can trust this guy. Maybe he's not going to try and stab us in the back. Okay, let's get in here. Let's apprentice Russ. I'm willing to take a gamble on Russ. We'll spend the 500. Will he become an expert? He shows him stuff. And now, does Russ have expert skills? He does. He's an excellent tech. That's good for us. We need 1 excellent tech and 1 excellent medic. We're still missing that excellent medic. We definitely should get Russ some armor. I'm not super worried about a weapon for him. I think we're deadly enough. I think we're like plenty deadly. Although it would be kind of awesome to have him carrying a rocket launcher too. But I think we'll just buy some armor and we'll give it to Russ. So everybody's in armor. Let's repair our armor. Repair 4 C-bills. Let's do it. Okay, armor's repaired. Let's go into the battle arena and do that. So, welcome to the arena. The cash award is 500 C-bills. Attendant is a shriveled old woman with a horn-rimmed glasses. Takes a long puff of her cigarette and pushes a registration form your way. In between bronchial coughs, she points to certain places on the form for you to initial, releasing the arena management from any liability. She tells you can rent a mech from the arena or use one of your own. Do you want to rent a mech? I'm going to say yes, because if we use our own, it will get damaged. We got to pay for that damage, and $500 is not a lot of money. We're just doing this for fun, basically. She checks your Comstar C-Bill account, tells you that the arena management has taken 50 C-Bills from your account for renting their mechs, and another 200 as a security deposit to cover repairs. Okay, in case I lose. Yeah, you nearly shriek when you're told that you've been charged so much. Out of nowhere, it's listed that it costs 250 C-Bills just to try. The attendant looks at you, makes a condescending face, and tells you that you had better hope you win. Oh, yikes. So if we lose, we're in a lot of trouble. You want the computer to fight for you? No. Verbose, see combat graphics. Oh god, they gave me a locust. Okay, what am I up against? A stinger. Well, at least that's doable. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and run into combat here. The good thing about the locust is it's fast. And that's pretty much the only thing we got going for us. So we're gonna run down this way. I don't even know what my strategy is. I mean, I guess the strategy, as always, is just get behind them. Oh, we got a critical hit already, which is not good for us. Okay. Let's try this. Walk. I'm gonna run. We're gonna try and do this, I guess. Something like that. There we go. Boom. Center torso. Left leg. Center torso. Left arm critical. Yikes. The arms where we have like our machine gun and stuff. Oh, look, there's a locust firing. There's a cool little animation that we didn't get to see yet. Let's go to walk. And then we'll go to run. So we want to go like this, and then run like this, and then run like this. And, okay, all of our weapons are still active. We'll target. Let's scan ourselves. So our arms are in bad shape. One of our legs is about to go down. That would be really bad if it goes down before we get into position. Okay, scan the enemies. Detailed scan. He is in much better shape. Although his right torso, his right or his left torso, the one on our left, his right, is severely damaged. His center torso is not looking so good. So let's do it. Oh, I should have activated a kick. Left leg, left torso, missed. Okay, and we will kick. Oh, it has damaged hips, so I can't kick. All right. Well, go ahead, fight. Center torso, right arm, left leg, right leg, left leg. Continue fighting. Oh god, he keeps hitting my left leg. That is not good for me. Let's scan myself, see what kind of shape I'm in. I am in bad shape. One of my legs is gone. I'm not doing too bad though. Scan the enemy. Let's see where he's at here. My god, I haven't hit. Oh, he's got like no armor on his legs. Oh, one of his arms is gone. Oh, he only has a machine gun. He only has a machine gun. Hold on. This, oh man, and we can't move. Okay, so this is it. This is it. He has a machine gun. I have all my weapons, but he can't move. You know what? Let's just get away from him, because we don't want him being able to kick us. That's, oh my god, he's damaging our leg critically. Right torso, left arm. Okay, we're gonna go for walking. We're gonna walk this way. Right arm. Yes, we destroyed him! Piloting the crappiest mech, we want to fight against the second crappiest mech. A nasty woman behind the counter cackles out a feeble congratulations on your victory. Then she hands you a bill for your repairs to the mech you rented. Considering the reputation of the establishment, you are not surprised that the bill encompasses your $250 C-bill deposit. They probably spent that money as soon as you laid it on the table. You give her a pained smile and take the money and run. So I think we walked away with like $100 or $200. I forget how much money we had when we started, but we didn't really win that much. But anyway, that's how the arena goes. Sometimes in the arena you'll encounter a Jenner, which are like the mechs that we saw at the end of the training fields last time that attacked us. So you can sometimes see a Jenner, but that's very rare. Sometimes you'll see an urban mech, which are actually pretty powerful. But let's go ahead and sell some of this. Let's take out 3,000 bucks. I feel like a trust fund kid. You're like, I'm just gonna go take out 3,000 bucks. Imagine you could just walk into a bank and you're like, just give me 3 grand. I think that'll be enough for me today. You did not evade them. Okay, you know what we're doing is we took that money out to go buy Russ here a bazooka. Because I'm sick of these pesky humans attacking us. Feeble humans. Oh wait, that was Russ. Russ is supposed to flee. Oh my god, he has such terrible movements. That is embarrassing, Russ. In fact, we don't even need to move though, because these guys are just gonna come to their own deaths. Let them come to us. Knife. How about a short bow? There we go. So we'll just let these guys get iced or heated up, actually. Use weapon him. And use weapon on longbow guy. Begin the fight. Kablam. This guy's just running around a corner with like a hail of bazooka missiles at them. There you go. Just kill him. Kaboom. Oh, he survived. He survived. Okay, he needs 2. That guy survived 1 bazooka. That is hardcore. I would have, if he had started to retreat, I would have let him. Russ wants a pistol, and then he wants a short bow, then a pistol. He can't make up his mind. Then a short bow. And at the end of the day, he doesn't want anything. Because we're about to go buy him an awesome weapon. I don't know, Russ doesn't really need a weapon, but I just kind of feel like we have so much money. Why wouldn't we buy this dude a bazooka? Bazookas for all. That's the one thing. If you join me on my awesome quest, I will buy you a bazooka. And it's nothing but inferno bazookas for our team. Yes, and Russ gets it. Bazooka packing bros. All right. We've had our fun. Let's get the hell out of here. Hold on. Let's show the overhead map. We don't know where we're supposed to go yet. There was talk of a prison, by the way. Let's actually hold on here. So the prison is kind of over to the east, right? That's the jail. Let's go explore that. And look, there's some other towns. I think it's time that we kind of explore a little more of this planet. So we're going to start with the prison because I think one of our dudes is over there. And then maybe we'll explore some of the towns to the south. I think that's a good... that seems like a good way to do things. Oh, 5 humans are attacking me. What's that nonsense? Oh, and I couldn't evade them. I like it how it's like, oh, you couldn't evade them. It's sort of like, it reminds me of The Watchmen when Rorschach is in jail. And he's like, you don't seem to get it. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. It's like, what do you mean I couldn't evade them? If anything, it's them who should be running. I don't need to evade you. You need to evade me, dudes. Because I will literally melt your bones with missile launchers. So here we go. There's 5 humans. There's about to be 2. Kaboom. Kaboom. And they're still not retreating. They should be like, oh my god, run for your life. I'm not even going to bother assigning a target for Russ. Yeah. Everyone who joins me becomes a straight up murderer. That's how my crew goes. All right, enter the mech garage. Hey, dudes. The parking garage manager saunters over to you and hands you the bill. You cough as you read the figures on the paper. You try to haggle, but he stands firm. After all, he does have your property as collateral. Will you pay the 150 C-bills? 150 C-bills, that's chump change. I'd pay you 1,000 to get out of the garage. What do I care, man? I'm literally a trust fund kid at this point. You pay the leech in full, board your vehicles, which are waiting on the outside now. Okay, so hold on. Jason is in none. Rex is in none. I want Rex in the chameleon. I want Jason in the commando. There we go. That's a good crew. So there's a pilot and a rider. Cool. And here we go. We now have 2 mechs, guys. Okay, so we're going to try and go down and to the right. So, like, there's the training field. So, wait, where are we going? So, okay, there's one village, like, right here that we'll try and go to. What we'll try and do is, like, we'll do this, then this, then this, then this, and this. We'll do, like, a big loop. I think that will be, like, our quest for today. Maybe even we're going to encounter so much stuff along the way that this is going to have to be, like, part of a 3rd video. Okay. So let's make this happen. Off we go to grand adventures. What we need to find is a medic. A medic would be awesome. Somebody who could heal us. I'm going to try and avoid combat because, like, to be totally honest, we don't really need the experience or the action at the moment. We'll get into some combats because there'll be some where we can't elude the enemies, but I'm not looking to, like, necessarily grind out a bunch of combat. I want to get to these cities and explore. We'll do a few combats here. There are 2 mechs. Yikes. That is actually scary. I don't want to go 2 on 2. I will take on 1 mech and destroy them. But 2? No. We're just going to avoid as much combat as we can. It goes down this way somewhere. The water is too deep. And boom, we got a village. All right, let's see what's going on here. Just a couple of mechs strolling through your town. Oh, it's kind of demolished and destroyed here. What's going on over here? Anything? Hello? Are there people here? The mayor's house. Don't mind if I do. Just a couple of mechs walking into the mayor's house. You're standing outside the residence of the mayor of this small town. Doesn't look like anyone is home, so you pick the lock using skills you didn't learn in the Mech Warrior Training Center. Well, we're just doing a B&E now? Rex agrees you should go in alone. You slip inside and shut the door, trying desperately to remain inconspicuous. Let's read the newspaper. Why not? Mech stolen! In a daring move, a renegade mech warrior participating in a match at the arena has blasted a hole in the wall of the arena and escaped. Oh, you can do this, by the way. I've already said it today. It's kind of cool how they, like, hint at it. By the way, the Pacifica Herald Tribune, published daily for 35 cents. Does the BattleTech universe have cents and pennies? I thought it was all C-bills. Second of all, 35 cents is insanely cheap. This game takes place in the year, like, 3000. Newspapers are that cheap at that point in time, and newspapers still exist. Newspapers are on their way out now. In 1,000 years, they're still going to be here? I don't think so. Kuritan's take over. Starport, the new Kuritan government formally took power in a well-attended event that was marred only by a scuffle outside. Hey, that was me, promising to bring a new era of peace and prosperity. Wait, can we actually... Are there more pages? No. Because, like, see how the news story kind of cuts off? Okay, how about view holodisc? You examine the holodisc appraisingly. It looks similar to the one you used to have back in the barracks before the Citadel was destroyed. You open the box and your father gave you and take out the holodisc there. You ponder it reverently, knowing that you're about to see the face for the last time he hears final words to you. You're jolted back to reality by the unmistakable sound of a key turning in a lock. The mayor's here! You quickly turn the holodisc off, shut off the lights, and look for a place to hide. You scramble madly for the kitchen and cower there, trying to control your breathing. The mayor opens the door, puts his coat on the rack, sits down on the couch. Good. He isn't suspicious. Of all the houses, why did we break into the mayor's house? Couldn't we have just broken into some random schmo's house? Inch by inch, you back out from under the table, intending to slip out the back door. Mayor groans loudly as he exerts himself to stand up. You freeze in place, half exposed, half hidden in the kitchen. You hear his heavy footsteps coming closer and closer. He's coming in the kitchen. Quickly, get back on the table. No, too much noise. No chance. You silently squeeze back on the table and hold your breath. Mayor fumbles in the refrigerator. He settles on a pitcher of orange juice, gets a glass, slips some mayonnaise on the slips on some mayonnaise and drops the pitcher on the floor, shattering the glass. God, this guy, he needs to go to the hospital. Showering you with juice, you steadfastly hold your tongue while the mayor rattles off serious adjectives, waddles over to the closet, gets a mop. In all this confusion, you crawl from under the table, shredding your hands on the broken glass, oh God, and leaving a thin trail of blood. Your hair is plastered into your eyes, glued there by sticky juice. You try and, oh, this is a disaster. You want to cry out, but stifle it because the mayor's now talking to the mop, having located it. This is like some kind of like bizarre physical comedy routine. You can see the shadow of the mayor holding up the mop like some sort of hunter with a kill. Man, think quickly. You grab the exorbitantly ugly and expensive sculpture from the living room table, fling it through the kitchen window. The mayor rounds the corner quickly now, ignoring the fallen mop, starts shouting. You take advantage of the moment, slip out the door just as the mayor unleashes a new stream of epithets at the innocent urchins. Apparently, they decided they're going to be punished, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I got injured. Look, I'm injured. Damn it, I should have... There was one more option, get some chow. I should have gone for the chow. I didn't go for the chow, that sucks. Okay, engage in combat, definitely no. 2 mechs. And 3 humans. Not my style, man. 3 humans. Yes, and I'll have the computer do the fighting for me. Why not? Let's see this. Those humans fled pretty fast. All right, Jason is healing. Oh, look, I'm fully healed. Enter the lounge, talk to others. Nobody is ever interested in talking to me. It's unbelievable. The armor shop. Anything cool in here, bro? The Ablative Armor. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this stuff. These suits are completely stop laser beams, but they're worthless against any other weaponry. They don't hinder your movement, but they are horribly expensive to repair. That does not sound like the kind of thing that I want. I'm happy with the armor that I have, to be totally honest. It's worked out pretty well. The hospital. Let's see. Search the medical records. You approach the desk and ask the nurse to scan the records to see if there's a patient named Jeremiah Youngblood. Doctor, watching the side, comes up and interrupts the nurse who's attempting to assist you in the search. He flashes a warm smile. Ooh, we found another. Hopefully this is a doctor. He questions why your group is here. Rex explains about the mission and who you are. The doctor looks at you appraisingly, then whispers something to Rex, and they both laugh. When you impatiently inquire as to just exactly what's going on, the doctor reaches into his pocket and pulls out a holo card. Yes, we found another Crescent Hawk. I love how they all have these cards. Congratulations, you found one of the Crescent Hawk's agents. His name is Rick, and he'll be riding as a passenger in Jason's mech. Damn straight he will. Buy a field surgery kit. Hospital field surgery kits. They contain 2 laser scalpels, provide necessary compressive medical care in the battlefield. Only some very skilled. I will buy that. I haven't seen that for sale yet. Hand the kit to your doctor, who breathes a sigh of relief, knowing the job of patching the group will be a lot easier now. Sweet. Let's actually search those medical records. Okay. Nope, can't find my dad. Talk to others. No one's interested in talking to me. Should we buy a med kit too? Why not? First aid. Wait. 75 C-bills. Done. I'm a trust fund kid. I don't care about money. $75? Peanuts. Peanuts. Let's inspect that character. Let's make sure he's not a spy. Rick. Okay. We're getting good vibes from Rick. He's a good medical doctor. He could be excellent, though. Let's send him to school. Attend a seminar. 500 C-bills is fine, and Rick is going. You watch a fascinating display of technology from simple skin grafting to complex myomer implants. Myomer bundles are like mech muscles, and so I guess there's human-sized ones if you need to replace human muscles. There's much more information than you can digest. Someone of a higher medical background might get more out of this, but you certainly learned as much as you can. But Rick was the highest medical background. He was literally like a surgeon. Let's, I don't want to inspect mechs, but you know what? Actually, we never inspected the commando. So there it is. 1 medium laser, 2 missile launchers, a 4 and a 6. And that's that. There you go, 25 tonner. Let's go ahead, though, and inspect Rick. Yes, he's now an excellent medical technician. We need to get Rick some armor. Wasn't there like an armor shop right here? Yes, there was. Browse, flak suit. I will buy that for Rick. And guess what? That we're buying that Dr. Bazooka just as soon as we can find like a Comstar station and get some money. Okay, so we snuck into the mayor's house. Oh, a clothes shop. Nothing catches my eye. We snuck into the mayor's house trying to use a holovid thing, but there's actually still one back at the barracks of the training field, so that's what I'm gonna go and do. And we have like found our whole team. This has been like surprisingly effective. The weapon shop. We don't have enough money for to do anything cool yet. The Mech-It Lube. Hey, what is this? Oh, it's the Mech-It Lube. Okay. We don't need anything there. Let's hold on, let me check my overhead map here. So if we go back over there, we can use the holo viewer over there. I think we should go back, use the holo viewer, try and make some money in the meantime so we can save up and buy a bazooka for our resident physician here. And maybe that will be where we kind of cut off today's video. We successfully explored the Starport. We got 2 mechs. We repaired all of our mechs. We made a killing in the stock market. 2 humans. Yes, I do wanna do that. Use weapon. medium laser against him, and large laser against him, and let's just see what happens. Boom, kaboom. We just iced those two guys. Oh, and Rick needs a pistol. There we go. We have $999. That is very close to 1,000. But we successfully explored the starport. We got our team back together. We have like a little mech crew going on here. I kind of want to get in a fight, but let's wait until one human. Yeah, we're taking that. That's just like a lone soldier. He was just like out for a pee, and he totally got iced. 5 humans. I didn't evade the 5 humans. Whatever, fight for me. Yeah, they're using like rifles against me, and rifles and a crossbow. The humans have fled. They better flee. We're just upgrading Rick's weapons, even though we really don't care, because he's getting a bazooka, man. That's the Doc's. That's gonna be the Doc's signature weapon. Maybe we should get him like a actual missile launcher. I don't know. Okay. So we did all that stuff in the starport. We successfully found a new village. We got into a bit of a kerfuffle and breaking into the mayor's house. Let's check out this holodisc, and then I think it's a good time to sort of break for today. So you stand in the ruins of your old quarters at the now destroyed citadel. Most of what you owned has been ruined, but the holodisc player remains miraculously untouched. Rex waits outside so you can view the disc in privacy. As you take the holodisc from your father's box, you notice it was damaged when the Kuritan soldiers shot it out of your hands in the scuffle outside the Inaugural Hall. You just hope it's still play as you slip it into the holoviewer. At first, only static comes on the screen. You can hear the holoviewer's tracking mechanism trying to compensate for the scratches on the holodisc. Then your father's face pops up onto the screen. He is in mid-sentence when the audio track starts working. Also, to the Commonwealth and the Crescent Hawks in particular, I've watched you train, and I know that you will succeed in this assignment. Since you're watching me on this disc now, then I must already be dead. It's up to you to see my work here is completed. As Rex must have told you by now, I've been searching Pacifica for a rumored Star League cache of mech repair parts. I have been looking for it for almost 12 years and have been stationed here. I'm fairly sure I know approximately where it is now, and that's why I am making this holo for you. I know that it's a good chance that if I locate the cache, I may not live long enough to report its location. Some people don't want to see many of the old Kellhounds last very long, so I'm giving you the keys to locating and entering it in case I am prevented from fulfilling my mission. So a special locking mechanism worked out by Edward Tellum. Wait, Edward? Is he the tech that betrayed us? Oh, we might have killed him. Don't look so surprised. He's still alive, although he might not be anymore. He's still alive, although he doesn't like to be bothered. I came across him while he was living in a small hut in the northwest. He crafted a lock that is keyed to Rex's retinal scan, but it still needs a password. Figured the ideal way to safeguard the cache is to trust access to both my son and my best friend Jason. This cache is extremely valuable. We know it contains mech repair parts, but some of the evidence I've come across in my 12-year search indicates it may be more than that. It may contain documentation and library tapes that could restore some of the technology we've lost in the Succession Wars. If I don't locate it, then you must follow Rex and trust him. When you get to the cache, okay, the holodisc player tries repeatedly to recover the information off the disc. The damage is too extensive. Without the password, you'll never be able to access the cache. You go back to where Rex is waiting for you and explain the situation. Rex tells you that just before the raid on the Citadel, Jeremiah had called him with a brief message. He said he had found it, but didn't explain what it was. Clearly, he must have meant the cache before he could tell Katrina where the cache was. The signal was lost. Rex continues saying that we can only suppose Jeremiah was attacked before he could finish the message. The only thing they could tell for sure is that the signal originated in the northwest, but the raid on the Citadel destroyed the tracking equipment, so they can't tell for sure where the signal came from. So we got to go to the northwest, guys. We got to go to this Edward Tellum guy. I hope that's not the guy we murdered. Rex suggests that before you go tromping across the landscape trying to find the cache, you should gather up some more Crescent Hawk agents. I already have 3 of you guys. How many more can we get? You should gather up some more. He says that whoever is able to overcome Jeremiah Youngblood must be extremely dangerous. You ask him what you're supposed to do now. The password is destroyed. He suggests you look for Dr. Tellum. If anyone can fix the hall disk, surely he can. All right. You know what I just realized we forgot to do, by the way? Is so we came down here to that other village, which is cool. But there's a jail over here. We were totally going to explore the jail, and we forgot. I forgot. So, whoops. So we got a lot to do, guys. In the next video, we are going to... The first thing we're going to do, I think, is go to the jail. The second thing we're going to do is make more money in the stock market and upgrade our mechs. The third thing we are going to do is explore all these towns over here. And then maybe in a video or two, we'll actually get to heading to the northwest. But I think what we got to do is heads back towards the starport, and we got to end on a mech battle. 1 mech and 4 humans. We are doing this, so we can finally see our mechs in action. I know I skip battles a lot, but I feel like if you didn't skip battles, you would just constantly be in battles in this game. And half the fun of the game is the exploration. But sometimes it's fun to just trash a mech to pieces. So we are going to shoot at the locust. We need to figure out what direction the locust is. Scan unit enemies. Northeast. We're going to run towards the northeast then. The next unit is Jason's commando. And we're just going to full on fire on that. We're going to run in that direction too. Let's do it. Let's just trash this mech to pieces. The humans are using rifles on me. That's not going to do anything. Alright, locust. You've fired your last shot. I'm just gonna fry you to pieces now. All the humans must be like fleeing in terror. Oh, they're not. They're not. Well, guess what's gonna happen, boys? I was gonna go ahead and stomp them, but I guess I can't. Where's the next unit? Can the commando get up there? I really want to squish some humans. Kick. Yes, kick him. Kick the guy with the rifle. That's it. Yes. Meanwhile, we're just like demolishing this locust. I love how the humans are trying. They're trying. Oh, and they all fled. They know it was coming for them. Kicks. Russ uses his tech training to scavenge armor, heat sinks, weapons, and structure from enemy mechs. You were able to scrounge together 304 C-bills worth of scrap metal from the destroyed mech. Oh, and we also have to buy our doctor a missile launcher, which we definitely will. Anyway, we got lots to do. There's definitely a lot more BattleTech to happen here, more BattleTechin' to do. So if you guys have been enjoying the video today, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. I will be back next week with the next part of our BattleTech Crescent Hawk Inception playthrough here, and I'm having a great time. We've put together a squad. We have tons of cool technology, tons to do. Next time's gonna be great. So until next time, my friends, as they say in the BattleTech universe, no guts, no galaxy. And you guys take care of yourselves. Peace.